Hey everybody, how is it going today? Well, I haven't done a TSNP update video in several days, so I just wanted to give you my opinion on the current price action and what it means for the stock going forward. And after that, I want to give you an update on some of our current positions that we are holding in our swing trading portfolio. Now, if you are new to my channel, I like to find short-term and long-term trading and investing opportunities in typically lower-priced stocks. I like to find undervalued stocks with high growth potential and talk about all things finance-related as well. If that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss any future trading or investing ideas. But please remember, I am not a financial advisor, so please do all of your own research before investing in any of these stocks. All right, well, I'm going to get right into the charts here. This is the current daily chart of Tesaro Enterprises Incorporated, ticker symbol TSNP. Of course, this one is going to be merging with Humbl, but it hasn't done that just yet, so the symbol is still TSNP. But if we move into the current bars that are going on right at the moment, we can see it is starting to break below these two moving averages I have on the chart, so that is a very bearish sign in my book. These last 4 days, it's kind of been hanging around in this tight range on very low volume, but it looks like it might finally be breaking down. Unfortunately, that's not a good sign for the short to medium term holders of this stock. I like to trade these stocks short to medium term. Usually I'm a swing trader, so this is not a good sign if you are long this stock. This is still intraday. The day is still going on, so it certainly could reverse and end up bullish on the day. I mean, what I would like to see is one of these type of candles right around here, and that would be a very good indicator that we are going to be moving on to this next leg up. But as far as the pattern goes right now, I'm not feeling very optimistic that's going to happen. Let's go to the hourly chart. And if we look at the hourly chart, we can see that, unfortunately, this looks like we are in the middle of a head and shoulders pattern. And, of course, that is a bearish one, and we are getting dangerously close to breaking the neckline. So if you are in this stock for the short to medium term and you have purchased above this price, that, in my opinion, odds favor this thing's probably going to be going lower once it breaks this neckline. But this doesn't affect at all the long-term prospects of this company. So if you are a long-term holder of this company and you are looking to add to your position, this is actually good news because chances are you're probably going to be able to add at a lower level. But let's go back to the daily chart real quick. Let me get that stuff out of here. You can see this head and shoulders pattern on the daily chart a little bit, but if you go to that hourly chart, you can certainly see it a lot better. But those are my current thoughts on Tesaro Enterprises. Hopefully some good news comes out and it will negate this pattern, because all you need is some good news and this thing will be moving higher, because volume has pretty much dried up in this stock. So all it needs is a positive catalyst right now, and we can see this thing headed off to the races again. But as of right now, from a technical perspective, in my opinion, it's not looking too favorable. But that is my current thoughts on Tesaro Enterprises. If you guys have any other thoughts, please leave them down there in the comment section. I'd love to hear more about this stock, and certainly I'd love to hear more about what your guys' price predictions are looking like. But let's get to some of the positions that we are holding in our swing trading account right now. All right, the first one of our positions I want to go over right now is XPeng Incorporated, ticker symbol XPEV. This is an EV car maker, if you're not familiar with them. But we were waiting for this one to come down to the 50-period simple moving average, which it did a few days ago. That day, it actually sliced through that average like a knife through warm butter. But the next day, it reversed, so that is a very good sign. I would like to see it... when I'm waiting for a stock to come down to a moving average, I actually don't mind it slicing through that moving average and then reversing the next day, because there is a lot of people that are waiting for it at that moving average. And if it breaks it and closes well below it, a lot of those people will just end or close their position and move on to the next opportunity. But so if you get that reversal the next day, you don't have to worry about those short-term traders selling into the next move up. But today, the stock was doing quite well because they came out with better than expected delivery numbers over the weekend, just like Tesla did. So it looked like the momentum from Tesla and EPEV's good numbers were going to carry this one higher today. But unfortunately, the entire market has rolled over. Let's take a look at the Qs real quick in case you're not seeing what's going on with the market right now. But as you can see, this is a big, nasty down day. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. If you go to the 15-minute chart, you can see that this just rolled over hard. I haven't even seen the news that's pushing it down. I don't know if it's tied with possibly the election results. Who knows? But this thing is rolling over hard. Let me go back to the daily chart. But hopefully this is just a 2 to 3 day down move and it'll start going back up. But if it breaks these moving averages, and closes below it, then it looks like it's probably got a straight shot all the way down to the 50-period simple moving average. So this could be a little bit deeper of a correction if it can't get back above this white line, the 8-period exponential moving average in the next day or so. But let's get back to EPEV real quick. If we go to the intraday chart on EPEV, let's go to the 15-minute chart. And as you can see, it is in a very nice looking channel right now. So if you are a short-term trader in this stock, this is what you want to have your eyes on. You want to make sure if it breaks this channel, if you're long, it's probably time to start thinking about an exit plan. If you haven't figured out that exit strategy just yet. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm hoping that it finds some support at this channel line and starts another leg up, because I don't want to be out of the stock just yet. I would like to see it at least get to about $50 a share. Unfortunately, if the market does go into a deeper correction, it's probably going to yank this one and just about every other stock down with it. So that will negate this very nice looking channel. But this is one we are in for $40.36, so we're still up almost 10% in it. So, I mean, there's no need to get worried about it just yet. But the only thing that could probably derail this right now is the overall market, and that's something we have to be aware of and we have to keep our eye on. But let's get into the next one we're holding. All right, the second one I want to go over that we are still holding is Golden Minerals, ticker symbol AUMN. We're in this for 56 cents, so we're up about 35%, give or take, more or less. This one actually was doing quite well earlier, and I'm assuming it's pulling back because the overall market is also pulling back. When the market goes down, believe it or not, it does drag down most penny stocks too. But when this thing gapped up, we were looking at a price of about 85 cents a share, and now it is rolled over and it's headed towards the lows of the day. So unfortunately, if this continues to move lower, it's going to move right back down into this consolidation. Hopefully it can hold this 8-period exponential moving average, and that can give it another move up. I'm expecting this to hopefully be over $1 real soon. We'll have to wait and see. The overall market could drag it down just like everything else. But as of right now, the trade is still working out perfectly, and hopefully we can get over $1 soon. Let's go to the next one. All right, the last one I want to talk about is Hallador Energy, ticker symbol HNRG. This one, if you're not familiar from our previous videos, was making a very, very nice looking rounding bottom formation. And this one is also in the coal industry. And a lot of the commodity type stocks are starting to do quite well. And I think that they are probably going to be one of the better performing sectors during 2021. So I wanted to get into this stock once it did break out, which it did a few days ago. And actually today it sold off kind of hard all the way down to that 8-period exponential moving average, but then it was bought right back up, and now it's sitting towards the high of the day. So that is a very, very bullish sign as far as I'm concerned. Everything is just working out just about perfectly. If it can start to trend sideways, maybe to higher to a little bit lower, anywhere around the $1.50 range until this moving average catches up to it. That could be the catalyst that it needs to send this price over $2 a share. Let's go to the 15-minute chart and just back it out just a little bit, and you can see how healthy this uptrend is. It did have that sell-off, but it is starting, and once that stock sold off, it was immediately bought up, and now it's back into a short-term uptrend. These lows are getting higher, and that's exactly what you want to see. So as long as price can stay around $1.50 or so, till these moving averages catch up to it, that should be all it takes to slingshot it past $2 a share. Let's get back to the daily chart real quick. Actually, let's take a look at the weekly chart. As you can see from the weekly chart, you can see how nice that rounding bottom looks, and you can see all of the buying that is starting to come into this stock. And that's exactly what you want to see when a stock is carving out a bottom. When a stock is making a long-term bottom and starting to turn around, you want to see it get tight on this weekly chart, and then you want to see buying start to come back in as it starts to move higher. So this is a very nice looking chart on the daily, weekly, and intraday chart, and I'm really hoping that it can hold these moving averages and start to head higher, but very optimistic about Hallador Energy. Alright guys, that's all I have for this video, so I am going to end it right there. If you have any questions or comments on any of these stocks, please leave them down there in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please like the video if you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Well, thank you so much for watching my video all the way to the end, and until next time, take care everybody.